Every game is unfair according to my 8-year-old. If she loses, someone cheated. If the rules don't go her way, the game is stupid. It's ruining playdates and family game nights. How do I help her handle losing without it turning into a whole thing?
This is so hard for children. In general, children are not able to handle winning and losing with grace until about age 9. So she's still got some wiggle room in there about being able to handle the competitive games. It's very, very hard. One trick that you might want to try is at a neutral time, not in the middle of everything, but at a neutral time, ask your child, how long does winning and losing last? And the answer is about 2 seconds. So let's say the kid is playing a game and they win. Their parents say, congratulations, or good game. And then they go have lunch. And let's say they're playing a game and they lose. And then their parents say, nice try. And then they go eat lunch. So they really only have to be brave for about 2 seconds. When we play a competitive game, we may or may not win the game, but we can always win the fun. How do we do that? Just by having a good time together. So remember, it's always easier for kids to replace a behavior than to stop a behavior. So we'll give them the idea that they just have to be brave for about 2 seconds and then give them something to do. And in this case, you just say, good game. If your child is very, very sensitive, you may need to build up to being able to handle a competitive game. How can we do that? Well, the first thing we could do is have beat your own records contests. So maybe have them go outside with sidewalk chalk and see how far they can jump. Well, sometimes they're going to jump farther, sometimes they're going to jump less far. They're only competing with themselves, but they can see this variation. Then we might want to try playing cooperative games where we are all in it together. We all win or lose together. Family Pastimes has a lot of good games. You can look them up, but the idea is that they are challenging. There's a risk in here, and usually we all have to work together to win the game or get to the end or save the animals or whatever it is that the goal is. After they can handle cooperative games, then you might want to try very short competitive games, or you could try kids against the grown-ups. That is a lot of fun because if the grown-ups win, well, that's not that interesting. The grown-ups are bigger. But if the kids win, that's just delicious. So that might be a way. And then you can work your way up to a regular competitive game or even to sports. In sports, there are a lot of rituals around winning and losing. Usually the team members have to walk past each other and give a high five. And this is all ideas of ways to help kids tolerate those 2 seconds of losing.